Hey there. Someone requested, I don't remember who, that I do a makeup tutorial, and so that's what I'm gonna do. This lighting is a little weird to do a makeup tutorial. It's not quite even, but it's the best I can do. I'm in a college dorm room, obviously. It's my room. So, first thing you want to do is get a nice foundation brush. I love this one. I couldn't tell you what brand it was or anything because I've totally forgotten. It's not labeled. But I like this one because it has two sides, and I use both of them. And then you're going to take your cover up. I like liquid. Some people don't. It's my preference. It's everyone's preference. Oh, it's been on its side too long. So it got that weird little, I can't show you, yeah, dimple. But okay, I'll work with it. It's going to give me a little too much product. But basically, take your cover up and just kind of dabble it on your face. You can't even really see what I'm doing right now. Alright. Hold on a second. I just don't want this to dry, then I'll fix my camera. You just kind of dabble it all over your face, especially problem spots. Like I always put it on my under eyes a little heavier, and then you take the broad side and, oops. Always forget the mustache spot. Boys. Brush it out. And try to keep it in a similar order to how you put it on, so it all kind of blends evenly. Hair, foundation, love each other. Alright. I don't use a lot of foundation because I don't feel that I need it. I just don't. My skin is pretty good most of the time, so it's not really an issue for me. Better lighting. It's a little bit better, I guess. Okay. So, yeah, and then I take either my fingers or a sponge, or both. I'm going to start with a sponge. I just dab it on the top of my foundation. Usually I don't get that much product, but it's like weird. Okay, there we go. There's a bubble. Okay, just a little bit. And kind of like blend out a little bit. Okay, now you can kind of see what I'm doing, but this is probably not the best for your skin. I learned it in theater when you're trying to basically just make your face look like matte, complete matte. Okay. And as your foundation settles in, it'll start to look a little bit differently because, because it warms up on your skin. You also want to put a little bit on your jaw so you don't have awkward lines. If you have a good matching foundation, it shouldn't be an issue, but they don't all match quite the same every day. I'm sure we all know that. It's weird. Okay, so then I like to kind of just blend it over with my fingers, which I don't think you're supposed to do. But my hands are clean and pretty dry and oil-free. So I'm going to do it. That's how I roll. The dangerous side. Alright, so then if you want to use cover up, this is when you do it. I just want to put a little bit into my eyes. Because, like a lot of people with Tourette's, I don't sleep well. And I have bags under my eyes. Okay? It's itchy. Alright. So now is when you want to do any contouring that you want to do. I always start with my bronzer. This is, I'll tell you brands too that I use. I use CoverGirl Clean for sensitive skin foundation. This bottle should probably be thrown out. It's lasted me forever. I don't wear makeup every day. But it's fragrance-free, oil-free, hypoallergenic, and light coverage, which is exactly what I need because I have very sensitive skin. My bronzer is a Wet n Wild Ultimate Minerals bronzer. The shade is Amber Glow. The shade of my cover-up, or my foundation, is Buff Beige, I think. Okay, so what you're going to do is get your nice fluffy brush. This one's not quite as fluffy as I'd like, but a fluffy brush. And just dab a little bit. You shouldn't even hardly see that there's, you know, bronzer on it. And what I do is I suck in my cheeks like a fish. And apply bronzer. And the same on the other side. And then you want to kind of buff it a lot because you don't want a definite line, you just want that little bit of contour. It brings out your cheekbones. And then you put a little bit at your temples. Put a little bit in your other temple, I guess. Temple. If you want to thin your nose, put it at the side of your nose. If you don't, put it at the top because that's where the sun naturally hits. Basically, you put bronzer everywhere that the sun naturally hits. I always put it on the side of my nose first and then blend it up to the top. And then with my temples, I always start at my temples, put a dot in the middle too, and just blend it all over my forehead. And then I take just a little itty bit on my brush and buff over my whole face so I don't have any lines. Buff, buff, buff. Okay. This lighting's terrible. You can't even tell that I did anything. Just great. That's fine. It's the best lighting I'm gonna get. Darn it. Darn problems. Okay, and then I take my blush. This has lasted me forever too. I still have like half a compact left of it. It's Maybelline Dream Mousse blush. I don't even know if they still make this stuff. But it's really light color. It's rose petal. It has just a little bit of shimmer in it. And I really like it. Because it's just a little bit. And I'm 19. I don't need that much blush. Smile. And put it on the round part. When you smile, the apples of your cheek. And then blend up. But make sure most of your application is on the apples of your cheeks. Alright. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to take you out of this lighting and show you what this actually looks like, because it does not look anything like the ghost that you see on camera. Just saying. Okay, and then eyes are next. I have too much eyeshadow. That's not a thing. It's not actually a thing. I don't actually have too much eyeshadow, but I have a lot, so just give me a second. Use this one, and where's my other one? No. Alright, so I'm going to start with a Clinique palette. It's Color Surge Duo in Strawberry Fudge. Has a pink and a brown in it. I really like both these colors. So this is the only time that I use the actual like applicator that comes with your eyeshadow. And I put the pink one, the strawberry, all over my lid, but focus on the inside corner because it's going to be my lightest color. It's not quite even. Yeah, just a little bit more over here. Alright, that looks good. Alright, and then I take the fudge color, the brown. I also use the applicator and apply it to about the crease, but on top and bottom of the crease. So I center it on the crease because, you know, there's a pointing part on the crease. And I go a little more than halfway usually. And then I just kind of blend it down so it covers my lid. Now you can start to see the difference. Same on the other side. Except for some reason the second part never has enough shadow on it. Right, there we go. Don't worry about it not being too even, because we're going to even it out. Actually, I'm going to start right now. I have this nice little eyeshadow brush. I don't know, I think it's an Avon brush. I don't totally remember, but I'm going to take this, I'm going to blend the brown around so it's not too bright. I don't like my makeup to look like super obvious. I go for slightly more the natural kind of look. Actually, most days I don't even wear makeup at school and stuff. I don't wear makeup hardly ever. Only on the weekends usually, or if I wake up too early. I don't have time. Alright, and now I'm going to take this nice pointed round brush. Nice and pointy and round. This is probably also Avon. I think my grandma got it for me. She's an Avon lady. This is one of those eye matching palettes. It's a L'Oreal Force Smoke for green eyes. But it's one of my favorite palettes. The gold, which I think is the highlight color, is completely gone. I love it. Well, almost completely gone. There's just like little weird chunks in here still, but not really usable. So, but I use the, what do they call it? Oh, I use the base color, which is a medium grayish brownish green. Sounds really gross, I know. But I use that color and I just go on my crease line just a little bit. Like actually totally in the crease for this one. Oops, a little more. I blend with my fingers a lot. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but I do it anyway. Because I don't follow the rules. Alright, and then I take the dark green color. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's really pretty. I'd show it to you, but like, get my computer covered in eyeshadow. I just take a couple dots of it, just dot, 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 like that, because it's really dark. And I put it in the outside corner and try to really focus it there, but also smudge it in to blend. Yeah. Alright. So then I used to take the gold color, which I can't really do anymore because it doesn't exist. Blah, blah, blah. I have another gold, but it's just too shiny. Take a little bit of gold and work it over the top part of your crease. Oh, you can actually see it. Awesome. Just inner eye and top of the crease. Wonderful. Alright, so we're done with that brush. Now it's eyeliner time. I prefer a self-sharpening pencil eyeliner. Let me find it. My giant box of makeup. Where are you? Oh, found you. Pretty sure this is a CoverGirl product. I don't know because the label is washed off. It's black. It's the blackest one they have. It has a smudger. And it's a self-sharpening. I really like this one. This one's the one I'm going to use today. But I also really like Ulta's Extreme Wear Gel Eyeliner. This one is in Prime Time. It's black and it has glitter in it. Sparkly. For that you need a nice flat angle brush, which I have somewhere. But yeah, some kind of eyeliner brush. A flat angle brush works best for gel. Oops, you're not it. This one. I keep it in a case to keep it nice and flat, basically. I have to literally not go on this. Come on. Oh, that would be why. Problems. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to use this CoverGirl eyeliner pencil thing. It's really great. It's a twist-up pencil. Love it to death. And you're not supposed to pull your eyelid, so try not to, but I do it all the time out of habit. And I line as close to my lashes as possible. Tick. And down the side, just a little in the corner. Like that. Same on the other side. Not quite even. Alright. There's eyeliner done. I don't usually curl my lashes. I don't feel the need to, but actually today I do because a lot of them on this side are flat. So, wonderful invention of the eyelash curler. Freaks me out every time. And my new favorite, all-time favorite, I cannot get enough of mascara is CoverGirl Lash Blast Clump Crusher. It's amazing. I love it so much. Like, you do not understand how much I love this mascara. It's like the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Doesn't clump. It gives just the right amount of volume and length, which is what I like. So, yeah, just... I blink onto the brush. It's just the easiest way for me, because even though I wear contacts, I get freaked out when things go near my eyes. I also like that even though I buy a dark color, well, not the darkest, this is a black brown, I like that it looks natural-ish. It's not like, whoa, you're wearing fake eyelashes. It's like, oh, look, you have pretty eyelashes. sure it's applied evenly because I tend to put a little more in the seconds. Alright. Then, you know, if you want to do a powder, go for it. Do a powder. I usually do my signature bright red lip stain. It's e.l.f. Oh my gosh, this thing cost me like $1. e.l.f. is so cheap and I love it so much. I love that brand. But today I don't want to do that because that's usually what I do when I don't wear makeup. I just wear, well, I wear eyeliner and mascara and then I do my lip stain. So I'm not going to do that today. But if I did, here's how I do it. Chapstick. Apply. Girl, brush your teeth, because if you have any sort of staining on your teeth, it will show up with the red. Go brush your teeth. When you're done brushing your teeth, rinse off your toothbrush and exfoliate your lips like this. But like actually touching it, I just don't want to dirty my toothbrush. You just basically brush your lips of all the dead skin so then it won't peel off. Then I use another e.l.f. product that I love, the Lip Lock Pencil. It's basically a wax that you rub around the outside of your mouth and it keeps everything in place. Any sort of lip stuff. And then you take this wonderful product, it gets really gumpy, gumpy isn't even the word, and just smooth it around until it looks good. And clean up with a Q-tip. So yeah, if my lashes are really unruly, I like to put a little bit of clear brow gel on them. This one's from Ulta. Yeah, it's Ulta brow gel, and it's clear. I just put a little bit on and smooth them into shape and make them nice and pretty. Sorry you guys didn't get to see more tics. I don't tic very much when I do my makeup. Or my hair if you watch that video too. But yeah, keep ticking.